All right, so this is going to be a weird video, I guess. Why does the ifunny community hate Jeffrey Epstein but love Donald Trump? Yeah, so ifunny is, well, not all of ifunny, but a large chunk of ifunny, I'd say, is low-key a part of the MAGA cult. And a lot of Bitcoiners probably voted for Donald Trump just because of the Bitcoin reserve. But now you know he's in the Epstein files. And America hasn't actually started buying any Bitcoin yet. And throughout all of this with the Epstein files, right, on ifunny at least, they like to give a pass to Donald Trump and not anybody else. Never mind the fact that his name, Donald Trump, was mentioned in the Epstein files more times than the word God is mentioned in the Bible. But sure, he's innocent. I've been a little upsetty spaghetti lately about, well, the Epstein files and, having been confirmed that the elites actually drink blood and eat babies. And it's connected to central banking. I genuinely believe it's connected to central banking. I think that if the money printer didn't exist, this scenario wouldn't even be like happening, or it'd be like on a much smaller scale. But I'm just, I'm kind of confused really, because, for example, there's so many pictures with Jeffrey Epstein together with Donald Trump. There's so many video clips with them together talking. Donald Trump has said that they're best pals. The emails that these fuckers have sent to each other, not just Trump and Epstein, but like all of them in general, are just fucking foul. And so I don't even know how to like fucking so like this is gonna be his last term. There will not be a third term for all the tweakers out there. He's not gonna be a dictator. I'm actually hoping he like dies of old age or sickness. Do I think Kamala would have been better? I don't know, but she's not in the Epstein files. And in order to distract us from these Epstein files, we invaded South America for their oil, and now we're invading the Middle East yet again on behalf of Israel because of nuclear weapons or weapons of mass destruction. We've been tearing up the Middle East for like 25 years because of weapons of mass destruction. Um, I don't know. I'm over it. I don't know. It's a little goofy out here. And gas prices went up a lot. It's almost $5 a gallon here in Michigan, Saginaw, Michigan. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's noticeable. I got a friend, I won't say his name or anything, but he's been tweaking out about Trump recently with gas prices and shit. Some people have said that if gas prices get too high, we'll like fall into a recession. Spoiler alert, we are already in a recession. We have been in a recession since like COVID, okay? The wages are garbage. The job opportunity is garbage. AI is going to make things worse for people before it gets better for people, Um, and then another thing, right? So, hold on a second. About the Epstein files, there was talks about how Jeffrey Epstein was potentially the creator of Bitcoin, even though that was like some AI paper made up by somebody on Twitter and that was false. And he said he made it because, well, it's close enough to the truth. It's not the truth. What actually happened was that Jeffrey Epstein paid some people to look into Bitcoin. He did not make Bitcoin. He did not fund Bitcoin. That being said, even if Jeffrey Epstein did create Bitcoin, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't sell my Bitcoin. If Jeffrey Epstein did create Bitcoin, congratulations, a pedophile created Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is the greatest store value of all time. So I don't know. Jeffrey Epstein also owned cars and homes, so I guess you should sell your cars and homes too, because it's infected with the pedophilia of Jeffrey Epstein. Anyways, that being said, I think it's funny how the elites won't tell you who's in the files, won't tell you who did what, won't even arrest anybody, but they'll tell you this: hey, Jeffrey Epstein, he was involved in Bitcoin. You should sell. Mind you, they own Bitcoin. Mind you, the United States government owns 200,000 Bitcoin. So who are we supposed to sell to? They're gonna buy that shit. They're buying the shit. It's the sick psychological mind games that they have to play with us because they can't actually make us sell. One of the amazing benefits of Bitcoin is that they literally cannot stop it. It is inevitable. That's why they have to do all this fucking propaganda and FUD, because if they could just shut it down, they would. If they could just hack it, they would. But they can't. So now they want you to dump your Bitcoin onto the market so that they can buy it up from you, because they think you're a goyim sheep who will get rid of their Bitcoin just because Jeffrey Epstein was involved in the early stages. They don't care. I don't care. You gotta start thinking like these psychopaths do. Donald Trump. I think one of the main reasons why he got voted was because of us us Bitcoiners, the crypto reserve. And what happened was, oof, my bad, guys. But what happened was with the crypto reserve, I think that helped him won the election, and then Donald Trump had the two meme coins. He had the Trump coin and the Melania coin. All right. Him and Elon Musk made a department called Doge, as in like the Doge meme coin. All right. And I'm pretty confident that Donald Trump owns some Bitcoin. All of these things, he's doing these things for his benefit, right? So we have to try and front run that. Now, I didn't buy any meme coins like Doge, Melania, or Trump, but I think the way that this is playing out with the Strait of Hormuz, Iran demanding to be paid in Bitcoin, eh, you know, I'm just I'm upset that bad people are involved in this good thing, and normal people are staying away from this good thing because bad people have touched it. Even though whether a bad person touches it or not is irrelevant to what's actually at stake here. I think in a system where you can't print money out of thin air, you wouldn't have these type of crimes going on as much. I feel like this is a banker buddy with politician kind of crime. And maybe someone on ifunny agrees with me on this. Maybe they don't. ifunny, now that I'm starting to like post more on ifunny, like try to promote my YouTube channel on ifunny, I might gotta start promoting somewhere else. But y'all are kind of weird. Y'all be digging right in Donald Trump, and he's like a confirmed pedophile. I mean, it's one thing. It's one thing if you supported him in the past before you found out about the Epstein files. But now that you know, I don't know. I'm not expecting like a Luigi scenario where like someone watches this video and he's like, "Oh, I gotta start shooting up these." No, but I feel like we're starting to become desensitized to this topic and we're starting to forget, and we can't let that happen. All right, so ifunny, if you guys are watching, let me know in the comments. Do you support Donald Trump at all? after finding out he was in the Epstein files? Do you support our invasion of Venezuela, I believe it was? And do you support the invasion of Iran yet again, even though we're clearly being Israel's lapdog in this scenario? I'm not dying for Israel. That being said, peace out.